Hello and welcome back to Freedom Planet 2. Continuing right off where we left off from last time, headed to the Royal Palace of Shang-Tu. So, something that I didn't mention during the cutscene section in the previous level is that you can hear the motif of Murga's theme in quite a few of the levels. And I think that's a cool touch because it kind of shows your influence. Also, yes, this is a level that we have been to before.
Thanks, kid. They got the drop on us. Took Gong and the Magister, left me for dead.
We gotta find them! Come on!
Huh. Is Shadowclone even doing any damage?
Lilac, no! Ah! Traitor!
Pascal, stop! What are you doing?
The right thing. Magister, you stand accused of covering up the war crimes of your ancestors. How do you plead?
What? Is that what Murga told you? Why would you believe her?
Shut up, kid. This doesn't concern you. Think it's about time you had a taste of your own medicine. No!
Stop it!
Well, isn't that a surprise? I always figured you were older than me. Well, whatever. From now on, the world is gonna see you for what you really are. A war criminal.
I have always served to keep the peace of the people and the city of Shangtu. If that is a war crime, then so be it.
Yeah? You think you can do any better?
Me? No. Sitting on a throne all day telling people what to do doesn't do it for me. But I'll tell you what. I know someone who's really looking forward to it.
No.
You seem unhinged, Magister. Ah, yes. I can sense your anger, your seething hatred. But it is nothing. Amplified 1,000-fold, and still it would quiver against the raging typhoon within me. The Kingdom Stone is no more! The floodgates have opened. You shall welcome death!
No! I won't let you kill him!
Open your eyes, hatchling! This man has lied to you! All of you! His entire life! Do you remember the question? The question I asked, but he dared not answer? What happened to all of the water dragons?
Shut up! I'm not listening to you!
They were murdered. All of them. Entire clans of water dragons wiped out. Also, his kind could lay claim to the world that we once called home.
No, I don't.
Move aside, hatchling! He will answer for his people's crimes, and then we can talk.
No! I won't! Not like this! There has to be a better way than this!
Like what? Diplomacy? The art of offering one hand in friendship, while the other holds a dagger behind their back? No. Never again. Earth dragons are schemers and liars!
Lilac, what's going on? Oh boy, a lot, I'm guessing.
Your Excellency, what have they done to you?
And so the cavalry arrives, just in time to witness your Magister's fatal indictment.
Pascal, of all people, it was you?
Sorry you had to find out this way, Mira. I'll explain everything later, but right now, the Magister has to go.
I've already gone through the trouble of sparing one panda today. I don't intend to do so a second time.
The lives and ideals of this kingdom are but an extension of my own. I will not yield!
You think to stop me? Come then. Show me your resolve.
I am going to change this because there is a chance that you can fail this, and I want to kind of do this part a little bit more legit.
One more time! You won't win that easy!
I have fought better.
will bring peace and stability to this city at any cost. We will not bow down to traitors!
Nira, stop!
And that's it. We're out of here.
Let them go. We have what we came for.
What about the Magister? He needs to answer for everything he's done.
If he wants to prolong his suffering, then so be it. His time will come soon enough. And if any of his allies return, I will kill them.
No! No!
That's enough, Nira! We've lost!
Cowards! How could you all just run away?
Nira, it wasn't a battle we could win. Right now, we have to get everyone to safety. Then we can figure out what to do. It's my home.
It'll be okay, Lady Nira.
Forgive me.
We should get moving.
I should have known better than to trust again.
You have all done this world a great service. As long as my plans advance appropriately, your city will not be harmed. Bakunawa will rise.
I actually think that it's kind of a little bit more fitting to lose that battle than to win. Winning, you get an achievement, but it kind of plays out the same.
Scal must have been talking to them behind my back. Even as I was training him. I should have been paying more attention. I failed my kingdom.
Is a fish at fault when it takes a fisherman's bait? Perhaps. But the fisherman's role should not be ignored.
Okay. I think I get that, Magister. Of course, now I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm starving.
Wait a minute. I hope I still have them.
Yes! The coupons! Free dinner!
And shelter. Let's head to Shangmu.
Your Excellency.
It is a sound idea.
Oh, well, I guess I can do it like this.
Oh, it's you! Welcome!
Hi, Mayor Zhao. We're ready to redeem our coupons.
Oh, but of course! Just step right this way. Who's that?
That's the Magister, you rube. Pay your respects.
Oh! Boy, is this, awkward.
It's a long story. Can we explain it all inside, please?
Oh, I know I'm gonna regret this. Come on. This is absolutely horrible! Catastrophic! Who's going to be my Battlesphere champion now?
A talking fish just took over all of Shang-Tu, and that's what you're worried about?
Yeah. Oh, but also dibs on the Battlesphere champion title?
So can we stay here?
I suppose I could squeeze you all in the library. Follow me.
Your Excellency, about what Murga was telling us, was any of that true?
Yes.
Why?
It was a different time. We were at war. We had no choice.
No choice? How was almost wiping out an entire race even a choice?
There are no good choices in war. There is only survival, and the means to achieve said survival. Surely someone of your upbringing would understand that.
Oh no. Don't you dare try and guilt trip me. I never killed anyone when I was in the Red Scarves.
And yet, did you not behave in a manner contrary to your true self, simply because to do otherwise would invite the scorn of your peers? Did you not comfort yourself with the hopeless lie that you were a good person, in spite of the crimes you committed? The sins you inflicted?
You don't know what you're talking about! You don't know anything!
Hey, that's enough! That's still the Magister you're shouting at. Besides, this here is a library.
Okay, time to do some reading. These bookshelves look random and unorganized, but there's a couple of interesting ones. Perusa. Unlike the mainland kingdoms, Perusa has no ruler. A tribunal consisting of the 5 strongest warriors on the island work together to keep the peace. Northern Avalis often thinks of Perusa as a primitive tribal city, but throughout its history, it's been the epicenter of biotechnology and medicine. Mice markets. Avalis has a moderate number of rodent citizens who avoid crowded areas out of fear of being trampled on. They prefer to build their houses indoors of regular-sized buildings. Rodent-friendly architecture has become more common in recent years as businesses hope to attract an entirely new clientele. Bookshelf has information on the 3 kingdoms of Avalis. Introduction. Avalis has 3 major kingdoms: the sprawling city of Shangtu, the high-tech metropolis of Shangmu, and the northern steppes of Shuigong. Each has their own laws and customs. More information could be found in the corresponding texts. Shangtu. The royal palace is walled off from the rest of Shangtu. Much of what happens there is shrouded in secrecy, and the magistrate rarely makes public appearances. Shangmu. Shangmu is the first kingdom in Avalis to allow its citizens to elect their own leader. Despite this, Mayor Zhao has continued to run unopposed for several years in a row. And Shuigong. Shuigong is a tightly knit community. Almost everyone who lives there is either a soldier or has a soldier in their family. Shuigong's population are mostly bears who hibernate, so there is always a workforce shortage during the winter. Those who stay awake until spring are jokingly referred to as sleepwalkers. This bookshelf has information on water dragons. Species genetics. Children who are born on Avalis inherit the traits of their maternal line. In short, if your mother is a panda, if the mother is the panda, then the child would be the panda. The father could be a dog or anything like that, and the child will still be a panda if the mother is a panda. Dragons are the only exception. Children born of that union become a dragon half-breed that mixes traits from both parents. Water dragons were so called out of all of the indigenous species on Avalis. They were the ones most favored by the earth dragons. Their sudden and vicious betrayal was a shocking blow to the peace the earth dragons had forged on this once war-torn world. Water dragons were thought to have been all but cleansed from the face of Avalis, a fitting end for their wanton cruelty. However, there have been several recent sightings of creatures that resemble those warmongers, which may indicate that remnants of that race still walk among us. This bookshelf has information on Earth dragons. Before time. The before time refers to the period in Avalis' history before the Earth dragon's visitation from the stars. Many aspects of modern society have been influenced by their arrival, including technology and culture. In the past, the world was ravaged by constant war and bloodshed. With the arrival of the Earth dragons and their enlightened ways, however, the indigenous population were inspired to put aside their differences. No, I didn't want to do that. Got a couple inside guys feeding me information on Shang-Tu's occupation. Apparently no one's seen a peep of Murga since the invasion. Just want to march right back to Shang-Tu and take it back by force. But we gotta have a plan first. At least everybody's safe for now. I didn't say to go to the bookshelf. Gotta tell ya, those few seconds when we thought Brevin had come back, total panic. I got hairs I didn't even know know about standing on end. Pascal, though, no wonder he didn't want to go with you. Probably wanted to keep spying on us in the palace. Still, I can't believe I didn't see it. I thought the Magister would be more organized than the mayor, but he's even worse. He gave me this look when I tried to clean up his desk. Gave me quite the heebie-jeebies, I tell ya. I helped the mayor keep things organized. As much as he loves history, I wish he loved putting books back on the right shelves more. It's been so long since the leader of Shang-Tu graced our halls. Oh my. What do I do? What do I say? Are my glasses straight? I think these are the same 4 bookshelves. Yeah. I think these ones are... Oh, this bookshelf is filled with biographies of famous red pandas. Mayor Zhao is probably related to them. This bookshelf has a lot of instruction manuals for gardening and cooking. Nothing useful, it seems. Yeah. I know that these events are not easy nor pleasant to process, Lilac, but I thank you on behalf of the people of Shang-Tu for continuing to stand with us. I was in Mayor Zhao's transcendental meditation garden, sweeping up some flower petals when I heard a crash, followed by a high-pitched scream. I assumed it was the mayor getting mad at one of his visual novels again. Turns out, kidnapped. Oops. I did manage to catch up and free him from those ropes, though.
Good evening, my lovely fugitive guest. Dinner is served.
Delish. Oh man, I totally forgot how hungry I was.
I'm not really that hungry. Not after what happened tonight.
Speaking of which, tonight has not been easy. We have lost the battle, but the war is not over yet. We need to devise a strategy. Murga is a threat to all of Avalis.
Yeah, and I doubt you'd want her coming to visit your city again, Zhao.
Pah! If that fish face so much as lays a single foot in my city, she'll be fried. Like this plate of fried plantains right here. Yeah, only more like blackened bananas. As these babies have clearly been cooked to golden perfection.
Woohoo! Pass me some of that, will ya?
One moment. Here you are.
Focus!
So what do we know about Murga, anyway? I mean, what else?
Murga comes from a time when Shang-Tu was at war with the island nation of Perusa. She was uncontrollable, laying waste to entire armies single-handedly. My ancestors were unable to end her, but they did devise a way to contain her. They sealed her and her destructive potential away, with the power of the Kingdom Stone.
The Kingdom Stone. So when the stone was shattered, that Brevin. Another calamity we can lay at his feet.
But what else? Murga seems to be completely set on her vengeance. Why? All the water dragons are gone now. And then there's Bakunawa. Just what is that thing? There's so much we don't know, and the only people who can tell us are long dead.
Oh, those people may be dead, but there's no reason why they can't talk. Well, not literally talk, I mean, but my library has the largest collection of historical texts in all of Avalis. I'm sure I have a few books written by people who lived in those times.
Wow, that sounds super neat. I'd love to read them.
Certainly. Our rental fees are very reasonable.
Then I will commit myself to research. Perhaps an answer to our current predicament lies within those texts.
I'd love to help too. If that's okay, Your Excellency.
A second pair of eyes would be useful.
Yeah, well, you guys read. I'm gonna go find Corey and talk her out of this.
What?
Absolutely not. She's with them. That makes her our enemy.
She attacked us, Carol. She put you in danger.
Okay, fair points all around, but listen. I know how she thinks. It's all about money to her. If you, drop some moolah on me to bribe her or something, I'm sure she'd switch sides just like that.
Everything you just said does not help your case in the slightest. A mercenary who would work for the highest bidder and change loyalties at the drop of a hat is inherently untrustworthy.
I concur. It would be an unnecessary risk.
Come on, we could use her help. She has that huge airship thing too.
Don't mean to toot my own horn here, but fastest airship in the country right here.
We appreciate the gesture, and we shall avail ourselves of that service as well.
Oh, well, I didn't mean... I guess I did mean, but...
It is settled. The mercenary is too great a risk. We must focus on the immediate task ahead of us. Assess the threat of Murga, and stop this Bakunawa.
Everyone, wake up! Carol is gone!
Of all the worst times.
Traitor!
What? Carol? She may be a lot of things, like reckless and selfish, but...
She knows where the Magister is hiding and our plans. If she doesn't outright join Murga, then this information will be beaten out of her. It doesn't matter how we feel about her. She's placed our entire mission at risk. And that makes her a traitor.
Do you hear yourself? You're talking about our friend.
The captain was our friend. Ascal was our friend. Who's next, I wonder? Are you going to join Murga as well?
Mira, calm down!
Don't tell me what to do!
Stop! Please, stop! I can find Carol. I know her scent. Lady Nira, I know you're hurting, and I know you're having trouble trusting people right now. But trust me, I would never, ever hurt you. Please.
You're right. Forgive my outburst.
It's okay. We'll find her together.
Right.
We all know where she's going, so all we need to do now is find her sister.
Her ship is the Perusian carrier. She'll most certainly have a base in the southern islands.
Then that's where we're headed.
To Perusa!
Hold it right there! You don't honestly think you can get to Perusa without my help, do you?
You're coming with us?
Certainly! With our combined strength and cunning, we'll get that fish-faced tyrant a proper what for!
He wants to find a new battlesphere champion.
I want to find a new battlesphere champion.
Very well. Your ship would ease the difficulty of passage.
To the skies, my friends!
We'll handle it from here, Mayor. You may continue on your way.
He's not coming with us?
Oh, I get it. We need to keep a low profile. Zhao and his airship would be way too conspicuous.
Wrong! I'm just way too awesome for this mission.
Or that. Sure.
Well, Off to find my champion. Toodles.
We'll call you if we need a ride.
Watch out for roaming fees.
Bye, Mirzel! Keep on battle spearing!
He is such a goofball. So I'll admit, while I gush over most of the music from this game, this is not one of my favorite themes. But even though it's not one of my favorites, it's still pretty dang good. It's mostly because, I don't like the slower part, but I like when it picks up at this part. Which I believe this part of it, is actually like Perusa's theme. Because it sounds very similar to the theme that you'll hear in the hub.
Sparkly!
Okay, and it's a little earlier. It's a little earlier than normal, but this is where we're gonna leave off of this episode. It's also where I'm leaving off for this recording session. So if you enjoyed, I'll see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.